All right, seniors, let's do this. Welcome to Livermore High School registration. This is Mr. Fletcher, and I'm going to walk through this registration process as quickly as I can, but I don't want you to think that you should take this lightly. I know it's your last year to sign up for classes, and I know that you pretty much have been through this process enough to know how it works, but I'm telling you, every single year on walkthroughs in August, seniors come in and they go, I didn't sign up for this, or I didn't really pay attention when I should have, and now I got something that I don't want. And I'm going to tell you, when you come to me in August, or Miss Mohammed or Mr. Taylor, I'm going to smile at you and I'm going to say, you know, that video that was shown during homeroom that you never really listened to because maybe it wasn't super entertaining, and Miss Mohammed said I do need to spice it up a little bit, but I'm not going to like pretend I'm Chance the Rapper or beat some of his music in the background, or maybe I could use my sick Irish accent because it is pretty good, but at the end of the day that just seems weird, and this is a registration video for classes. So I'll stop rambling, but what I'm going to tell you when you come to me, like I said, was you didn't pay attention, and we build, no joke, the schedule based on your requests. So if you're requesting classes and then deciding later that you don't want them, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to make a change for you. So best of luck to you. I will go through this pretty quickly. I can talk really fast, but I don't want to be that guy who talks so fast that you don't even know what I'm saying. So if you go to livermorehigh.com, you will get to this page, and you hopefully have seen this before. There's a Parents and Resources tab up top. Go down to the class of 2018. I know that's crazy. It's just around the corner, but there's a lot of information here that's actually helpful. What I would say before you even start this process is do this senior course selection worksheet. If you look at it a little bit more detail, it'll give you the requirements, which are far less than any other year that you've been here, but it does help when you get to the process of selecting your courses and knowing what it is you're supposed to sign up for. The other thing that's here is the course catalog. Ms. Hurst actually has put a lot of time and effort into the course catalog. It looks really nice. It's got some good graphics, but more important than that, when you get into some of the logistics, every class is in there, every description, what the requirements are, what the prerequisites are, does it meet an A through G requirement. It's a really good document, for lack of a better word, to be able to go through and do some research so that when you do sign up for your classes, at least you know what it is you're supposed to sign up for. So when you get here and you feel like you're prepared, click on this link and it'll take you to the registration page. Get to this page, your username is going to be your ID number. So if you don't know your ID number, check your student ID card or come into the office and see if you can find that. Once you put that in, the password is going to be your birthday. Birthday is going to be the month, the date, and the year. Just know that if there's a 0 in front of the month, don't put it. Like maybe your birthday is September 4th. Don't put the 0904. Just put 94 and then the year 2000, whatever it might be, and then sign in from there, and you should be able to log into your screen. Once you get signed in, it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. Obviously this is Emily's because I asked her if I could use her ID and password so that I could show you what it looks like, and now we all know her middle name, so hopefully that doesn't bother her. But nevertheless, on the left hand side there is a class registration tab. If you select it, it'll bring you to the page that you have seen in the past, and that is actually the most important thing when it comes to picking your classes. So Miss Mohammed and I went through the wording. We tried to make sure that it was clear. We tried to make sure that if you had questions you could read it, and that it would answer any concerns or questions that you might have while we go. So I am not going to go through every single one of these pages. You should really take some time and effort to get through it all. If you don't get through it all and you leave the page before you hit submit down here on the bottom, your changes and your ideas will not be saved. So you can come back as many times as you want between now and April 10th to then change and take away some of your alternates or put in some different choices. But whatever you sit down to do this, you have to go all the way through it. So the idea is there's a pencil on the right hand side. You click it, and then you're going to have some choices. I would select the number course because it lines them up in a little bit more readable area, and you need to know there are oftentimes more than one page on the screen. So there may be some courses you don't see. You may need to dig a little bit deeper and see what's going on. So whatever you want to sign up for. I'm going to sign up for the AP Lang because I can do that to Emily now because I have control of her account, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to hit OK. Then I'm going to go through the social science, and like I said, I won't do all of these, but it's pretty clear as to what it is you have to take, and then as you read through it and you make your choices, then you say, okay, I'm good to go. You'll get the green check mark and you'll move on. 12th grade math, for those of you that are wanting to do that, there's options there for you, as well as science, as well as the elective. So for those of you that may want to pursue either journalism or I think yearbook obviously is going to be an option. It's just not under the English department. So if you want to sign up for one of those, great. But what you also have to know is if I don't want an English elective, I still have to come in here and select no choice. So I get the green check mark and the computer doesn't have a hiccup and it goes, wait a minute, I can't register you. So make sure you get those green check marks on everything on the right hand side. The world languages, if you're pursuing that, our VAPA and our CTE has some amazing choices. We got some new band classes and some choir. Obviously, drama has always been incredibly good. Our CTE, our culinary program, our hands-on woodshop, metals, everything else there. I definitely say pick some things because you have some room in your schedule this year that you may not have had in the past. So the PE department has some electives. Human performance is highly suggested that you take. Social science has electives. Some of you may not know this, but every year they have offered the Korea and Vietnam history along with the women in American history. Sociology, some of those topics are popular right now in the media and current events, and so you may want to pursue that and take one of those classes. But like I said before, if you choose not to take a social science elective, that's okay, but you still need to make a choice in there as to that I don't want to take one of these so that it can properly reflect when we run our schedule. ROP, for those of you that may want to go back and read through the course catalog, like I said earlier, there are some really good descriptions there. This one has several pages. I think there's 8 pages of ROP classes. A lot of them are a 3-trimester course in A, B, and a C, so make sure you select all of them that pertain to the subject that you want to sign up for. And then you need to count your classes. And this has caused confusion for people in the past. So when you come up to the top, all your courses are going to be listed. As you count through them, whatever is a course, don't count the no choices because that's not actually a class. Then when you come down to the bottom, if I have 15 classes that I actually have signed up for, I'm taking a full 5, all 3 trimesters, then I select 15. I'm good to go. This doesn't really have an option to do no choices. I should turn that off, but it's here, so we got to deal with it. If you're taking 12 and I'm doing 4 each trimester, then I'm going to select 4 each trimester, which is 12, because that's what I counted up here, and then I need to plan my schedule. The computer knows that you only want 12 classes. Where do you want the open ones, right? I'm not a morning person. I don't want to come to school in the fall, the winter, or the spring before second period. That would equal 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm good to go. I'm an athlete. I'm going to be doing some things after school. So I would rather, maybe I'm a softball player, maybe I'm a basketball player, but maybe in the fall I just don't want to get up early. And so those are my 3 choices since I have selected 12 on my previous course back up here. They need to total 15, and then I hit OK. I'll get the green check mark, and then I'll come to the last 2 pages, which is alternates. And this cracks me up every time because people come and they sign up for yearbook. I really want yearbook A, B, and C. I want it all 3 trimesters. Now in my alternates, I'm going to put yearbook again because I'm going to trick the computer to thinking, hey, I didn't get it when I signed up for it first. Maybe it's going to give it to me as an alternate. It doesn't work that way. If it's full when it signs up everybody for the first round, it's not going to magically become open for you in an alternate. So if you don't pick alternates or you just randomly go through here and pick whatever you want, like in Emily's situation, I really want AP Lang, but there's a chance that class is going to be full. I may actually pick English. It wouldn't be 11A because you guys are seniors. I'll turn that off. I'm going to do Erwick instead if I don't get that. Now this is telling the computer if I don't get the AP class because it's full, then I'm going to actually put you in the Erwick instead. So when it comes to your electives, which are going to be a little bit further down here, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 range, and I really wouldn't mind having dance if I don't get my first choice. I really wouldn't mind having some other classes that might fit into my schedule. So when you pick your 5, whatever your 5 are going to be, they may be solid classes or they may be electives, then go ahead and hit OK on that one. You'll get the green check mark, and then you can verify to see what the 5 are that you signed up for. Go to the parent form, which allows somebody at home who's kind of helping you out a little bit, make sure that you knew what you were doing, because they're going to be with you in August and they're going to complain that you got a class you didn't sign up for, and I'm going to show them that you didn't follow the steps. And so if they verify it now, it might save you a headache later. Hit OK and then submit. Like I said, go back and then if you have questions, change your mind anytime between now and April 10th, and it won't have any problems when we come to loading the schedules. You hopefully will get the majority of the classes that you want. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that wasn't too painful. I do know the system really well. Do not feel shy. I am your vice principal, and you can certainly catch me at lunch or walking across the quad between classes or come up to my office. If you have questions, I'll do my best to help you out. I hope things are going well. Talk to you later. Bye.